All right. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We know what that means. It's AMA time with myself, Corey Moran, co-founder of TruBadger, and my business partner, good friend, co-founder, founder of TruBadger, Peter Gantner. Tonight, guys, we're going to go wild. We're excited. Another week of incredible meetings. I'm going to make sure I'm on mute here. And man, I know Peter and I definitely had a few Whopper meetings today and yesterday, and we're getting excited for, there's something going on September 29th. And we are launching our first project off of our premium pre-swap platform, Catapult Swap. We will be launching Insights DeFi Trader token, and it's all the talk of the town. I believe, and I'm not biased, I don't think here, from a token holder's standpoint of TruBadger, seeing what's unfolding here, seeing what the team is doing behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, it is nothing short of miracle work, I'll call it. And I'm a huge DeFi token trading fan, or at least I used to be until TruBadger came along, because this is all I have to hold now. But I've seen projects come and go. I've seen the hype. I've seen the talk about we're going to launch this, we're going to launch that. And, we're doing what we say, and we've got the team to do it. And I say this week after week, but excited to be a TruBadger holder and all the benefits that comes with it. You guys make sure, if you're out there on YouTube or if you're on Zoom, go out to YouTube and turn your YouTube on and tune in, hit the like button, subscribe. Always helps build our channel. And if you have questions, our amazing Sharona is going to gather those questions on YouTube and over here in the Zoom. If you're in the Zoom room, please use the Q&A. Let's get started. Peter, over to you, my friend.
All right. Well, we'll probably talk for a few minutes and then we'll open it up for some questions. So that'll be great to do. I think tonight there's a couple things. One is it's going to be amazing. We're actually really biting off a lot because we're launching Catapult and we're going to fully functional, and we're launching a token at the same time. So it's kind of like two projects at the same time going through their initial launch part of it. So you got to be almost half crazy to do something like that. But so since it's only half crazy, Corey's the crazy one, I'm the one that's not crazy. Put the two together, you have half crazy and half not crazy, right?
That's accurate.
Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, it's you know what? We've been talking to a lot of different groups and a lot of different people. And tomorrow night, we've got a great Zoom call we're doing for a new group of people. And we have a call on Friday with, somebody who's extremely well connected in the entire crypto space. And, if we go back a little while, a lot of people were saying, well, you guys aren't doing enough marketing. You're not doing enough. You're not doing what the other tokens are doing to drive the market cap. And they were right, because we weren't doing what the other tokens were doing to drive a market cap, because this is not about driving a market cap. It's about creating a community. You guys have heard me say the term that community is commerce. And it has never been more true than today, and it will become more and more true as the blockchain and as cryptocurrencies develop and as this moves forward. And here's the beauty of it, right? I believe the saying is many hands make for light work, right? Well, we're going to change it around a little bit. Many hands make for large ROIs, okay? Many hands make for large ROIs. When you can get a group of people and you can get a common narrow focus, what is the common narrow focus of TruBadger and all of the tokens that we're doing? It is for us to create projects that have true utility behind them, that solve big problems that lots of people have, where we can generate revenue behind these projects, turn them into long-term stable projects. And here's the final part of it: create wealth for our token holders, right? It's a pretty simple message. And that is what we're on this team. And I think one of the unique things, and I know one of the unique things about TruBadger is we're getting our community members to understand that and believe that. You guys are not just observers here. You're participants on the field. This is not Peter's TruBadger. It's not Corey's TruBadger. We're part of it because we're part of the community. We're token holders, right? But the token holders are the ones that own, that benefit from the success of TruBadger. So, and this is something, and again, we're not into network marketing. We don't do network marketing right now, but it's always been in the network marketing. And one of the questions they would always ask is, if you owned a Chevron gas station, would you drive across the street to 76 station and buy 76 gas, right? No, you'd buy Chevron, right? That's what a good business owner participates in the success of their business. So being you guys are on here and you're all token holders, you are owners in TruBadger. Guess what? Because you've held and you've gone through these snapshots, you're also owners in insights. So what does that mean? Well, that doesn't mean you come and you boss me or Corey around, right? And push us around and try to make us do what you want to do. What it means is that you guys can have a positive effect on where the token goes. One, by talking to people about it. Two, by looking at your network. The reason why we are getting ready to just explode is we are utilizing our networks, and a few of the members, people that have become part of TruBadger, they're opening up the doors to their networks, to their most successful friends and associates, and saying, hey, let me get you on the phone so Peter can explain to you what TruBadger is. And those people are saying, wait a minute, there's something here. We want to get our people involved in it. Right? Because we're not building something short term. I do not look at the token market as this, and I won't say bull market, because we're kind of in this weird, a bull market started last summer. It ran for a while, and for the last 4 months, we've been in this sideways, starts to take off, goes sideways, go down a little bit, come back up. So it's in this sideways channel, and this sideways channel is getting pretty long. I know a lot of people had predicted that in September, October, this bull market would go away. We'd go back into a bear market. I don't necessarily agree with that, because we've been in a 4 or 5 month sideways market, where before it was just straight up, 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 and up. So is there an extension on this bull run coming? And is it going to be much bigger than ever before? And I'll tell you why, because communities like us have said, wait a minute, I can participate in this. I can make the possibility of unbelievable ROIs, right? Because I'm getting in early in these projects. Companies is what they are, because a DAO is now a company structure. So we can say that, right, as we form our DAO and get that in place. But here's the key. And I've talked about this a little bit on one of the shows that we did. Look, there's two possibilities here, okay? One is that we all sit on the sidelines and we make some money for ourselves, and then we let the wealthy in the world figure this out and pile all their tons of money into it and become super, super even wealthier than they ever have. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, that's what we did with the internet. As a whole, the majority of society right now benefits from the internet, because I can go on and order toothpaste and have it at my house in 4 hours from Amazon. I can go buy an airline ticket. I don't need a travel agent anymore, right? I can go on and find the absolute best price. Man, I can go find that little Teletubby character that's now collectible on eBay, and I can buy it from someone across town, not just somebody locally having to go to shows and track that stuff down. So the internet has created an amazing amount of value for us. Okay, I'm going to tell you what, whether you are involved or get more people involved with it, whether it's the wealthy that take the lead or it's everyday people that take the lead, society will receive more benefit from the blockchain than what we received off the internet, meaning it'll affect more parts of our lives. It'll give us, I believe, more freedom, more control in our lives. So it is going to be bigger than the internet, okay? So my question is, are we going to just be token holders and make a lot of money for ourselves? Or are we going to say, you know what? I believe that this should be the rebalancing of some wealth in the world, right? I know lots of people, personally myself, I do, lots of people who are not in very good financial shape because life is just kind of taken them on, and they've tried all kinds of things. They've been in 27 network marketing companies. They've been in all kinds of stuff. And they just haven't done that well in those. Those are the people that I believe we need to share it with. They may say yes, they may say no. It's not up to you what they say. What it is up to is us sharing on our wall. So this is a question I want to ask everybody here. If I went to your Facebook page and I pulled it up, have you mentioned anything about cryptocurrency, the blockchain, done a post on your wall to your immediate people? We have, I don't know, 60 people on the Zoom. We probably have 50, 100 people watching that. But that is the key. What are we doing? What are you doing to help grow? Because I got to tell you, you're going to make a lot of money in TruBadger because there are people that are doing it. My question is would you like to make more? And if you would, then what we do as token holders is going to have that effect, because there's something that's called duplication. Okay. And if we can set the tone of being the most active, most dynamic community in the world, then we can build more wealth in the world than what other token communities have built. What would that mean? What would that look like? Building more wealth than the other token communities. Well, let's look at the Doge token community. I believe Doge is 20 something cents. I think it's at a 20 or $30 billion market cap. So if we became more dynamic than the Doge community, what would that mean? Well, that would mean we could build more than 20 or $30 billion in wealth. What if we became more dynamic than the Ethereum community or the ADA community? Let's start with ADA first. 70, $80 billion, right? That market cap. What if we became more dynamic than them because we duplicated out there of this, not just the mission of a great ROI, but getting as many of our everyday people that got involved with it. And we became the community that didn't just say, hey, I made 1 million myself, but what if we were the community that made 1 million people millionaires? I want to say that again. What if we were the community that made 1 million people millionaires because we built a dynamic system that solved problems, tokens that had utility, and we had a community that had the mindset, I'm going to do what I can today to help drive TruBadger, to help drive insights, to help get as many people involved as possible. And I'm not just talking about getting the token. I'm talking about participating in our projects, meaning getting them to look at Catapult Swap, getting them to use our product on Safufied to protect their wallets, getting them to use insights as a trader, meaning somebody that's trading coins on a day-to-day basis, but not just the buying the token, but exposing them to the value that our projects create. When we start putting NFTs out there, we're sharing the love of these NFTs, and we're sharing this on our wall, and we're promoting it, and we become the most dynamic community in the token. Look, there's people that have big head starts on us, right? I mean, Doge already a community of probably over 1 million people. Ethereum, I believe there's 1.5 million, 2 million wallets, something like that, right? So we're in the rear right now. But I believe because of the way we're doing this, that the possibility exists for us to become that. But I can talk about it. I can bring it up to you guys, but it's you that have to take that mantle. We need leaders out in the space to go, you know what? I'm going to help be part of this, right? Whether it's on Telegram, whether it's sharing out there, it's token holders that are inspiring this thought process of together, we can all create more. So there's this thought process, there's a limited pie. If somebody else takes a big slice of it, I got to take a smaller slice, right? Or there's the thought process of unlimited wealth that can be built, and the pie can get bigger and bigger and bigger, and more people can get a slice of the pie, and everybody's slice can continue to grow and get bigger. Now, people are going to start at different points, and that's okay. And it's not socialism where everything's fair about that everybody gets an equal amount. The people that do more can have the possibility to make more. The people that put in more money are of course going to be able to have bigger returns. The people that get more active, those type of things. And so this is not just about what we do every single day. not just about the videos that Peter makes and Corey, and it's not just about our marketing. It's about us as a community, and it's about what we can do together. I want you guys to type that in the chat, okay? It's not what just we can do. It's what we can do as a token community. That will make the difference. I believe the projects that we're doing, easily a couple $100 million each, possibly $1 billion each. But my question is this: wouldn't you guys like to build? I have this crazy idea in my head of that there's going to be tens of trillions of dollars of wealth created in the token community. Would it be like absurd or greedy for us to say we just want 1 trillion of it? Like, we would like to, as a community, as a core, go out and create $1 trillion worth of wealth over the next 10 or 20 years for our community, for ourselves. And we do it all by creating value in the world, by creating phenomenal products, phenomenal things, and then getting as many people as possible to use those products to become token holders. And not just, oh, the price went up, I'm selling out and going on to the next token. True token holders. People that go, oh, it's up a little bit, let me pull a little off the table. But the thought process is we're in this for the long haul. We're not looking at 30 days from now, 60 days, 6 months. We're looking at years from now as we build together and as we grow together and we build the most powerful community on the planet. I believe it's possible. I've talked to a lot of you people out there, right? We've helped set up your wallets. I know some of the people that are part of this for 4 and 5 years. I know we can do it. The question is, are we going to do it? And that is my big question. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for some questions right now, guys. That's all I really have. I know it's a small little thing I'm asking for just to create $1 trillion in wealth, but look, we can do it. It's going to be done. And I just would say, why not us? Why not we be the ones? And so here's one thing, and I need you guys to either buy into this or say, I don't know if we can do that. What if we could we're going to be launching 4 projects by the first week in December. Plus we have TruBadger. That's 5 projects. And then we'll launch probably, I would say 6 to 8 or 9 on Catapult Swap in between all the way through the end of the year. That'd be about 10 to 13, 14 projects that we launched. Do you guys believe that we could hit $1 billion in combined market cap on those 10 or 15 projects that we've set out there? That if you total them all up, $1 billion. Put a 1 in if you believe we can do that. Put a 2 in if you think maybe I'm shooting too high, because it can't just be me that wants to do it, right? Okay, perfect. All right, so why don't we set that goal? And what I'm going to ask is if you're willing to commit to helping make that happen. Now, this is going to take for everybody on here to do something every single day. I don't care if it's one phone call, calling up Aunt Susie and saying, Aunt Susie, have you checked out crypto? And if you have, and you're into crypto, look at TruBadger or look at Insights or whatever it is. If we're all willing to do something, if you're willing to do something, put a Y in to the chat. Yes, I am willing to take action and do something every day between now and the end of the year for us to hit that $1 billion market cap, or total $1 billion between all of our projects. All right, I guess we're not by ourselves, Corey. I think we got a whole army of people that are going to help us do this and help get this put together. So guys, this is the start. Now, what do we need to do to make that happen? We need to build on that. So we are going to create, I don't know what we're going to do yet. I got to talk to Corey about this. We're going to create, I don't know, I don't want to do another group, but I think within our group, we're going to create something that'll be called the pathway to $1 billion, combined market cap or something like that. And then we'll let people, maybe we'll create some badges you can put on your profile picture and stuff like that. So we're going to create some content around this concept, this idea of us all coming together and doing something every single day for us to have a combined valuation of over a $1 billion market cap by December 31st. We will have one heck of a New Year's Eve party. I got to tell you, with that happening and coming together. All right, so pathway to $1 billion. I love it. And again, we're going to put together some stuff for it. We'll let you guys know. We'll run some contests that'll help propel us there and get us there. Start looking at some of the dynamics to make that happen. Let's answer some questions. All right. Woo. All right. Peter asked, I'm telling during the Catapult site launch on 31st of August, Peter spoke about behind the scenes investors available for new unfunded projects. Will this be via Cooler Brands, or is this a totally, it's completely separate, guys. We're going to talk about that. And that would be, it would, so one of the things that we're looking at is some of the projects that are coming to Catapult Swap, because Catapult Swap's money that gets collected can only be used for one thing, and that is liquidity, right? LP for the project. So it stays with the project. Some of the projects coming to us go, look, we got this great idea. We need the first initial funds to get it going. There's some issues with getting money from a whole bunch of people and not being able to know where they're from and whether they're credit investors or anything else. So we're putting together a way of being able to get that funds to them while staying within the boundaries, the framework of the rules, because the rules are not set completely yet, but they will be set. And so that's why we need to make sure that we're doing it. So we'll get more details out. People would have to qualify to be part of it. There's a whole thing to it. But we haven't had a chance to do that. Guys, there's a lot of stuff we want to do. We haven't had a chance to do some of the stuff because of getting insights ready and getting Catapult ready and getting ready for the event and all that stuff. We are taking on a lot, not complaining. We will get it all done and we will make it happen. But it just means we have to shuffle a few things here and there off that we'd like to be getting done right now. But, as we expand. So one of the things I had talked about a few calls ago is we are going to begin to bring some new people in that can start taking some of these tasks. I'm not going to be the person running the day-to-day operations of Catapult Swap. I'm looking for someone who has experience in helping launch, maybe with some type of an exchange experience, that type of thing, that would then eventually take over, be the CEO or head manager, whatever we want to call them, of Catapult, and they would run that. The same thing with Safufied. I'm the CEO and running, or head manager, whatever we're going to call it, of TruBadger. These others will have their own person that wakes up every single morning. I believe these projects need somebody who wakes up every single morning, and that's what they think about first is, what am I going to do today to get Safu going? And they think about it at lunch, and they think about it when they at dinner, and then when they go to bed, that's what they're thinking about. And their main focus, every thought process is around that. And that's the reason for finding people. Now, of course, these projects, it's much easier for us to get them started, get them up and running and get them going. We are able to handle that side of it, but eventually they would have their own teams that are running these and building those through. So, all right, let me move on to the next question. I heard that Insights, you get to do trading. Do you have to do the trading, or can you just hold the tokens? You don't need to use the software to hold the tokens. Two totally separate things. One is the token, which supports the trading, and then there's the trading software. You can be a token holder and not be and not trade, or you can be somebody who's trading on it and not be a token holder. Kind of silly, because you'll get a discount on your monthly bill by holding the tokens, but it is possible. They are separate entity. They're same entity, but separate functions. One does the trading, one is the token that supports that ecosystem. All right. All right. Will all projects token have reflection paid? No. Some of the projects, so the project we're working on now will have reflection components to it. The three that we're doing right now. So Safufied, Insights, and Catapult. Some of the other tokens will be a different dynamic, meaning they'll be not tax tokens or low tax tokens. So different projects will have different dynamics. What we try to do is take the tokenomics and fit it in to what makes sense. But all the ones we're working on right now do have reflection, will get paid. Now, if there is not reflection, then you will be able to stake the token, which means that you still end up being able to make it. It's just instead of sitting in your wallet, you'll stake it, and that'll help support and protect and help do transactions or put up tokens for a certain purpose that help move the project forward. So we'll have all different dynamics. We'll actually have some tokens down the road that will just be standard tokens that will have no tax on them. Okay. All right. So let's see, trying to find out what's the tokens will be used for. Catapult, Insights. Will this be used for trading fees, SAFU-fied, CNP? Excellent. So the first usage of the tokens are for Catapult is it will be it'll determine what you can, how you can participate in it. So if you've done any of there's other launch pads out there, things like that. If you hold X amount of tokens, you can participate in it. So one of the things I'll announce tonight is because of the demand for Insights, you will have to be in the first phase of Insights, you will have to have TruBadger tokens in your wallet. So that's a utility of TruBadger. You'll have to have it. So the priority of people that want to do a project, because there's only so many tokens initially that launch, a priority will be somebody who holds Catapult tokens. So it's an indicator that you're supporting the project moving forward. There will be other uses for Catapult. I can't get into them right now, but it will have a lot to do with supporting the projects that are going on Catapult Swap. Insights, so you can get a discount on your trading. You will be able to use the Insights token to pay a portion of your monthly fee, things like that. So, and again, there will be other benefits added. So all of the tokens will have utility. SAFU-fied, you'll actually have to be a token holder to use a safe on SAFU-fied. There's no cost to it. We don't charge to use the safe. So you'll hold the tokens, and if you hold just a small amount of tokens, then you'll be able to use the safe feature on it. For individuals, companies get charged to use the safe. So each of the tokens have their own. CNP will be the cheapest way to buy NFTs on our platform, meaning you'll be able to use other currencies. So you'll come to the site, let's say a token is going to, or NFT is going to sell for $100. If you pay in Ethereum or BNB or some of the other currencies, it's $100. If you pay in CNP, you'll actually get a discount on that. Maybe it's $95 or $90. So there'll be a discount in using CNP tokens to purchase your NFTs. All right. And there'll be, again, more benefits for that. Okay. All right. Good evening. Binance no longer operating in Ontario, Canada as of December 31st, 2021. How can I address the concerns of the Ontarians? Oh my goodness. This is the first I've heard of that, but there are other exchanges in Canada. Maybe somebody could post that in here, guys, of what people are using in Canada right now for an exchange. Do we have maybe Sharona or Carolyn or somebody in Canada can answer that question for them, please? Okay. Okay, what will the airdrops be that we will get from Vegas with our tickets we bought? I believe Doug already went through that. There's some airdrops on 4 projects, airdrop on Insights, airdrop on Catapult Swap, airdrops on CNP, and airdrops on SAFU-fied. So those are the 4 projects. And then TruBadger will put up about $10,000 in tokens, which will be used for drawings. So we'll, pull a name out of a hat kind of thing. And then we have $10,000 from band royalty tokens that will be given away similar way. They're ERC20, so you can't give them to everybody there because the transaction fee is too high. And then there's 10,000 from Where Play tokens that will be given away as well. So that's about $30,000 in prize there, as well as there'll be NFTs given away, which we haven't really talked about. So we'll do an inaugural set of NFTs for CNP. When we launch that site, you'll be able to, if you attended the event, you'll be able to go there and claim a commemorative NFT we'll do of the event, a commemorative NFT for Digibot, for Insights, and some other ones. So there'll also be those NFTs that you can go claim as well. So hopefully that answers that question. Let's see. Hi, did you guys decide what percentage we will get from the new tokens yet? Meaning, oh, you mean the airdrop? It's 6%. Yeah, that's been decided for a long time. 6% of the total tokens being issued for Insights, for Catapult Swap, for all that, it's 6%. Now, what you'll get of that will determine on the 5 snapshots how many tokens. What we do is take the 5 snapshots. I had 100, I had 200, 400, 600, 800, combine those together, divide that, comes to 395 tokens. I get my pro rata share of the tokens that are being issued on my 395 tokens. Okay. All right. When will we find out how to buy Insights token next week? So you're going to buy it on Catapult Swap. You're going to have BNB to buy it. We're hoping by Thursday to have the official registration up and running on it. And you'll have 24 hours, you'll have till the 28th. So this is one of the things, and I think a lot of us might be upset at ourselves because if we wait too long, people will not be able to get in the first phase. They'll be able to get in the second phase of Insights, but they're going to have their wallet registered by the 28th. You don't have till the 29th. You're going to actually do the swapping on the 29th. You're going to have till the 28th to register so we can determine how we allocate the tokens out for the initial phase. So there's going to be the initial phase, which is the phase 1, which is a one-way swap from BNB to Insights. And then there's phase 2, which opens up for trading both ways, from Insights to BNB and from BNB to Insights. And then the third phase, it goes on to Pancake Swap. Personally, myself, I'll be participating in all 3 phases of it because I understand that each phase has its purpose for success. Yes, phase 1 will have the best return, but we can have a successful phase 1 and then a semi-successful phase 2 and a semi-successful phase 3. Ultimately, my original first phase tokens are going to be worth less. So if we have a really successful phase 1, really successful phase 2, and a successful phase 3, then all of mine is worth more. And at the end of the day, we all end up benefiting more. And then, of course, taking on that mantle to go out and talk to people about Insights, posting on your wall, liking, sharing, commenting, helping move the token forward. Because at that point, you're a token holder, which means what? You're an owner in the project, right? So you have a reason to go out and drive and talk about the project and share it with friends and family, and not just be a holder, but be an active holder. Oh, I like that, buddy. Okay, so there's holders and then there's active holders. And that's the question, is we need to be the largest community with the most active holders. That is going to be dynamite right there, okay? What do you mean by registering by the 28th, or what do we need to do? Guys, we're going to get this information to you, right? You're going to go to Catapult Swap. There's going to be an Insights profile there, and it's going to say register your wallet, and you're going to click on that button. It's going to ask you a few questions, right, for some information, and then you're going to already be connected. You're going to have to connect your wallet to the site, register that wallet, and that will allow you to purchase or swap for tokens on the 29th. So we are a premium swap. So you don't need to register your wallet to buy on Pancake Swap, because anybody can buy as much as they want, do whatever they want. We are premium swap. So you need to register your wallet, and that's what makes it where bots cannot come in and manipulate the price, right? Because we're able to to when you register that wallet, you're going to give us an email address. You're going to give us some information so we can identify not who you are, but that you are an individual. And then you'll come in and be able to come in and make those initial trades without the bots manipulating it. Price rises. One of the things, I think this is something important to explain. One of the ways that we defend this is we take away the reason for the bots to attack the project. Why do bots attack new projects? Because token launches at a $300,000-$400,000 market cap, a $500,000 market cap. So if a token goes from 500,000 to 20 million, holy mackerel, I can make 40 times my money. I'm Mr. Bot. Knowing how to manipulate the algorithms of Pancake Swap, it's not that hard for them to drive a token to $20 million market cap, and then they can exit. If the token is already in the millions of dollars, now their incentive to manipulate it begins to drop, because the real value, instead of being able to go to the manipulator, it goes to the token holders, the community that deserves to have the best piece of this, the biggest part of it. So by the time they can get it and manipulate it, when it goes from us to Pancake Swap, maybe it's already a 12 or $14 million market cap. Well, now they've got to take it to make 5 times their money. They've got to wait till it gets to $70 million. These bots are in to make quick now money. They don't buy tokens and hold them for 3 months, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever. They're in and they're out. And that's why they manipulate on the day of launch, because they can get in. And you guys don't have to believe me. Go look up any 50 random tokens, go to their day one launch. You'll see most tokens spike the first day, and then they go right back down. That's bot manipulation. It means it didn't have the community to support the dollar value that it was at, because bots came in and manipulated. All right. I believe and we are now in a position to start sharing this information with my network. How best for start inputting marketing? Let's see, media sites and benefit. So Jim, the best way is to reach out to Corey. Yeah, just reach out to Corey, and then Corey will line up something. Very long email here, but we get that gist of it. So that's, yeah. So just reach out to Corey. Okay, buddy? And then we can go from there. All right. Okay. Backdraft. What is the deadline to buy the Vegas package if you're not going? I mean, we'll be having it purchased right up to the day of I believe it's the day before the event is when we'll stop selling streaming or tickets to the event. So the day before. The way it works in Vegas, you can't pay in Vegas, right? There's a whole tax thing. So it's got to be done online. So we'll probably cut it off. What the event starts on the 14th. We'll probably cut off the purchases on the 13th is when we'll cut off the purchases. All right. All right. Let's see. If you had $800 to spend, would you put 200 of each token as they come out? Or do you have a favorite to put it all on? Jason, great question. So being this close to insights, if I had $800, all I can tell you is my personal thing. I can't tell you what to do. You've got to make those decisions. If I had $800 right now, that's what I was going to put in. I would put a few hundred of it into TruBadger if I didn't already own TruBadger tokens, for sure, because that's the base of where it's at. And then I would put, if I looked at it and said, well, by the 15th, when Catapult swaps, I'm not going to have any additional money. I would try to put about half of whatever I had left into insights, and I would put the other half into Catapult. That's what I would do. So some into TruBadger, half of what I have left into insights, and half of what I go in there. And then, of course, that gives you time between now and November 15th, when Safufied, to either make a profit and pull a little off the table to put in the next project, or save up and earn for the next project. But that's what I would do. Personally, myself, you need to make your own decision. I can't give advice on what people should do. I can just tell you what I would do. Really excited about insights. I'm thinking about this as a trading platform. Will there be available to a variety of tokens and coins? We need to link a wallet to the application. Yes, you will have to link your wallet to the application to bring funds in and out of it. The way Insights will work is you will load your tokens into a smart contract. The trades will take place, and then you'll remove them from the smart contract when you're ready to pull your money out of it. So it is definitely a trading platform. You will be able to trade. Again, you can just own the token, or you can use the software to trade. There will be a fee to use the software, but the possibility of the returns will be way greater than that. I could see us at some point, because there's no other project like this out there, us having 50 to 100,000 people using Catapult on a daily basis to trade different tokens. And it won't have all tokens, but it'll have a wide range of tokens that are available in the space that are there. But you won't be able to trade scam. We're going to do our best to eliminate the tokens that we know are not legitimate tokens, and then focus more on the legitimate projects that are coming out that have, like TruBadger, like Insights, the tax on them. They're the hardest tokens to trade, to whether to know when to exit, how to exit, how much reflection have I gotten, and all that stuff. I think you guys are going to be really excited when you see the dynamics of the token. So by holding the tokens and being somebody who's using the app, there will be additional benefits to those token holders, because that's what drives the value of the token, is people using the software. So you can be a token holder and there's benefit for you. But if you're a token holder and you're using it to actually trade, meaning doing trades on a daily basis, there's additional benefits to that. And Doug will probably be explaining that here sometime in the next, I would hope probably a couple days before the launch, so everybody understands the tokenomics of it. So maybe by the 25th or something, we'll have a call where he'll tokenomics 26th. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We got to work on that there. I know he's on here, so it's something that we need to get planned. All right. Does the amount of TruBadger tokens a token holder has an effect on the number of Insights token that can be acquired via No, not right now. It does not. No. It's just you have to hold tokens. There will be a minimum amount. I don't know what that minimum is going to be. We have to look at the numbers, but I would say it's probably $25 worth of TruBadger tokens you'll need to hold to participate in Insights. I've got to look at numbers, guys. I won't tell you anything that I don't have and figured out, but you will have to. At first, we were going to have it where you didn't need to be, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. The demand for to be a part of Insights, I want to say I'm excited about it, but I'm also concerned because so many people want to participate in Insights. We could end up with 3,000 to 5,000 token holders in just phase one. And then going into phase two, we're at 5,100, 5,200 right now with TruBadger. We could match that and exceed that just day one of Insights token. And I think once people use the software on October 15th and see what this thing can do, we could end up with 50, 100,000 token holder here very quickly. Okay. All right. So, my initial minor TruBadger investment purchase or subsequent KP5 token drops still provide the same phenomenal income. Guys, we're in the early stages, right? I mean, if let's just say these projects just go to $500 million each, right? So with TruBadger, that's 25 times what 27 times what you have in whatever you have in your wallet. You have $100 in there, you're $2,700, right? Since Insights isn't even launched yet, let's say your average that you get in is at $3 million. You're talking about, that's what, a 30x return, right? Or 30 something. So you're at $40,000, right? And the same thing with going to the event, the amount of tokens that are given, I believe Doug's gone through the numbers. If they get to that point, that's substantial. So will it make you a billionaire? No. Can it make you a millionaire? Maybe. Will it make you 100,000aire? High chance that that's a possibility. But again, even if you have a small amount, I think at this point right now, I'm looking at the blockchain, I'm looking at cryptocurrency, I'm looking at where it's going. It's something that's going to change our world in every single way. It's going to bring 2 billion additional people into the world economy. It is going to create more wealth than anything that's ever been created so far in history. These are my opinions, of course, guys. If I look at that, then I'm saying, okay, I have a small amount now. I'm going to start figuring out how to make some additional money, sell something off. I mean, if you don't have an eBay account, set one up, right? I would start cutting back a little bit, saving some more money, and try to get a little bit more in to it. But I think that, this is the best place for you to have the opportunity to grow a small amount into a 5-6 figure income there. Yes, please. Yeah, close off the questions. Thank you, buddy. We're getting a lot of questions saying, all right, is there a limit to purchase Insights token on Catapult launch? Example, 1 BNB, 2 BNB. We don't know those numbers yet, guys. We need to know how many people. There is a limited number of tokens that can be purchased in this first phase. It's not unlimited. And the way we're doing it is to try and get as many people as possible. Now, we can be the type of people that go, hey, how do I manipulate this and get as much as I can? Or we can be the group of people that say, the idea is to get insights in as many people, different people's wallets, hands that are controlled by different people. Why? Because if we do it right, then an insights goes to $1 billion. And let's say you were able to put in a BNB, right, at, let's say, an average of a $3 million market cap, then, you've made, 33 times your, or 330 times your money, right? 330, right, buddy? Is that the right number? Yeah. 33 would be 330 times your money. So now you have 330 BNB on 1 BNB. So there's phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. If you want to do 10,000 in insights between those 3 phases, you'll easily be able to put in $10,000, right? Or $5,000 or $50,000. There's no limit to what you can do. It's just in what phase it is to be possible. As I said, I will participate in all 3 phases of TruBadger. I'll put in what I can in phase 1. I'll do some in phase 2. And then when it goes to Pancake Swap, I'll do more. Why? Because I want to support the entire process here. If everybody just does phase 1 and we have anemic phase 2 and anemic phase 3, we're going to have a lot less successful of a launch than if we all support every single aspect of it. Hopefully that's making sense to people. Again, it's in our hands how successful we make this. Remember, the higher we drive this, the more wallet holders, right, that we get, right? The more holders, the more users we get, the more resources the management team has to build a bigger company, a bigger resource. And who are the owners of this company? It's not like you're buying a product from me and I'm the owner. I'm Jeff Bezos and I got 20 investors involved. And then we went and got some other wealthy people, some, VCs, and we all own the majority of it. And then we take it public and there's some stockholders, right, that got in much later, paid more retail on it. Remember, the day you get those tokens, and as long as you're holding them, you are an owner and a benefit from the entire success of everything that we do. And so we want to do the best that's possible to make that work. Okay, let's see. What's the monthly fee about? You have to ask that again, Helen. I don't know what you're talking about with monthly fee.
I think it was back when you were talking about.
Oh, about insights.
Yeah.
That's for people that use the trading software, right? Just like all the trading software that's out there right now, there's a fee, and you'll pay a fee if you want to use the trading software. If you just want to hold the tokens, no fee, right? If you want to use the software, that's how we generate revenue. These projects are about generating revenue and building a business. Eventually, we have 100,000 people using the software that are all trading and making money and getting wealthier, and they're all paying the fee to use that software. That's when, Insights is generating $1 million, $2, $3 million a month in revenue. That revenue belongs to who? the token holders, right? Okay, so that's the beauty of it, right? We're building something where we're building revenue, and they'll want to pay to use the software. Why? Because it allows them to trade, understand things that they can't get anywhere else, and they darn sure can't get for free. So people are willing to pay for that service. It's something I'm excited about. I'll be paying for insights every single month because I can't even right now, guys, as busy as we are with TruBadger and all this stuff, I can't even trade tokens right now. I can't. I don't have time to do it. Insights will give me that ability, and I can still focus on building TruBadger and building out these other projects and getting us to that $1 trillion mark, because that's where I want to go. I want to sit there one day and say, wow, we just crossed the $1 trillion mark. I'm not talking about one project. I'm not talking about TruBadger token being worth $1 trillion. I'm talking about our entire ecosystem, all the projects that we've launched, plus all the projects that our system launched as well. I know I'll get some stuff going, why are you talking about $1 trillion? That's unbelievable. Well, if we launched 300, 400 tokens, right? 500 tokens. As a matter of fact, I don't know, Ethereum may already be close to $1 trillion. If you take all the Ethereum projects, we wouldn't even be the first ones to get there. I think if you take all the projects built on Ethereum and you add it up, it's got to already be in the, well, Ethereum itself is 300 million, and then you've got all the projects on it. It's probably already at $700-800 million that Ethereum's system has already built or put out there. So I don't see that that's even a, it's just, we would have to be the best. We can't do it being second or third best, but I believe that with the right thought process and the messaging, we can absolutely be best. All right. When you say from BNB, do you mean transfer from Trust Wallet to Catable? Yeah, Janice, it's the BNB. That's the Smart Chain BNB is what you're going to use to purchase on Catapult Swap, just like you do on Pancake Swap. If you don't understand that, best to probably jump on one of the Zooms and then have the team just walk you through it one more time. But if you have Trust Wallet and you have BNB in there, you're going to connect your Trust Wallet to Catapult, use that BNB to swap for Insights token. How much will you need in your BNB? That's just whatever you want to put in. There's no set amount that you'll have to have in BNB. You will need to have TruBadger tokens though, guys. There's too many people that want to do it for us not to have a requirement for that. Corey rocks. I got to say that one out loud. I mean, normally you just go buy it and say, that's cool, but Corey does rock. So I'm going to go ahead and read that out loud. And that's from Katrina Frank. She says, Corey rocks. I'll say it again too. Corey rocks. All right. Excellent. Are you considering a reward program for those who refer and get new members, token holders? So guys, that's a question in the space, right? There are some people that are starting to do some rewards, that type of thing. In the spirit of crypto, it's supposed to be, so Dogecoin didn't give anybody any rewards for spreading Doge. It was people that loved it, got involved with it. They bought it for tenths of a penny, and now it's 20 cents, right? They've made 500 times their money, 1,000 times their money, whatever it is. That's supposed to be the spirit of the crypto space. Bitcoin, there was nobody got commissions for Bitcoin to go out and share and build Bitcoin. So there will be some of the stuff we'll do that will have some form of compensation or some way of rewarding people. And that's what reflection is, to be honest with you. Reflection is your reason to go bring new people into the project. If I bring 50 people that all come by TruBadger token and I'm a TruBadger token, I get reflection on those 50 people. The great part about it is it's a plan where everybody that's holding tokens gets reflection. So you bring 50 people in, but let's say 50,000 in that time frame join TruBadger. Well, you got reflection on 50,050 transactions. You got it on your 50 and you got it on the 50,000. So that's the reward part of it with TruBadger and helping grow it. Also too is it's now we have a bigger community when we launch Catapult, which means you get in early, bigger returns, bigger stuff. So it's kind of along the lines of we all win together and everybody benefits from what everyone else is doing. All right. So the primary advantage for holding TruBadger when it comes to Insights, Catapult, Safu, Fight, etc. projects will be airdrop claim tokens of each of those projects. It is definitely an advantage. It's definitely an advantage. Yes. I don't know, primary advantage. The advantage of holding TruBadger is, also the reflection, also the price rising. I mean, I put another close to 30,000 in when it went to 14 million and then 10. Between those two, I put about 30 grand in, and I, almost made 60-70% of my money. That's pretty good primary advantage right there, is to make money on it, right? And real quick, as soon as I'm done answering this, I'm going to answer one more question. I want to cover one more thing that I do want to cover, because I want to show you guys, even though right now the price is going down a little bit, our token continues to strengthen, and I'm going to pull it up. Corey, if you can share screen and pull up PooCoin, I want to real quick point out something for people to understand how you can tell whether a token is strengthening or weakening. It doesn't matter what the market cap is doing. What you're looking at is fundamentals of how is your token getting stronger or weaker. Okay, when we get the airdrops, are we in at the beginning price of the token automatically, and when we actually go? So there's no price on the airdrops, guys. There's no price whatsoever. All you're going to do is pay a transaction fee. So your airdrop is 100% ROI on holding TruBadger tokens, right? It's 100% from there. And that'll be done. All airdrops will be claimed at TruBadger.io. You'll go there when it's ready. There'll be a claim button. You'll simply click on that. It's going to pull up. You'll connect your wallet. It'll look up that wallet address. It looks at all the snapshots. Says, here's the percentage. Here's what your allocation is. And then you'll say, yes, I want to claim those. And then a transaction will pop up in your wallet, and it'll say, 4 cents, 8 cents, 9 cents, 12 cents. You hit yes. You have to have some BNB in your wallet to cover the fee, the 14 cents, whatever, probably 14 cents. And then what'll happen is next is it'll pop up and say, would you like to add this token to your wallet? You click yes. It'll add it to your wallet, and it'll deposit those tokens right into your wallet. Nothing else that you need to do. So yes, you're getting it at the absolute best price, because and the reason for this, guys, is not just for being a TruBadger token. TruBadger is supporting the launch of Insights. That's the reason for the airdrop. There must be a reason for an airdrop. Just somebody giving you tokens doesn't make a lot of sense unless I'm trying to just build my numbers, and you see it all the time. People just go drop tokens in your wallet because they just want a whole bunch of members to be part of their thing, so they can go, oh, we have 1,000, 10,000 members. We haven't done that with TruBadger. That's not what this is about. It's TruBadger provided value. How did we provide value? Well, we paid some of the bills for the development of the project. We started out liking, commenting, and sharing. We're going to help by being some of the first token holders. We're creating value for these projects. In exchange for that value, we're receiving tokens for that. So it's a value exchange in the process that's making it happen. So there'll never be a time when you're just going to get, if we don't provide value for something, that we take tokens from a project and just give them to our members. We have to provide value. In exchange for that value, there's tokens that are given to TruBadger, and then those tokens are distributed out to our token holders. Hopefully that makes sense, because that's what we're about, is being able to create value. Okay, so if we look here, guys, and I'm going to click right here because this is a beautiful chart right here. Oh, Corey, next to BNB, hit chart. There you go. Thank you, sir. You are a stellar host. Help in this.
Do my best.
All right. So here you go, guys. This is the amount of BNB that's in the project. And so you'll see as it continued to go up here along the July 19th, we had a little baby sell off right here. I think it was about 90 grand of some early people that got involved, and then it goes along, and then we had the sell off, and then you can see it building back up. What we want is, it doesn't matter what the market cap is, as long as this continues to trend up and we end up with more and more BNB in liquidity, we are heading in the right direction. Even if the market cap's going down a little bit, This is the strengthening of the token right here, is the amount of BNB that we hold in it. Now, one of our wallets is going to unlock here pretty soon. When that happens, we'll switch some of our BNB into a stable coin, and our market cap will stop fluctuating as much as BNB goes up and down, up and down. And so right now we're in a great position because BNB is only at $340, $350. Not that long ago, it was at over 500. When it returns back to 500, we still have the same amount of BNB. So that's about $150 difference per BNB, which means if you go back to the last screen, buddy, I think the tab is open. Yeah, there you go. Which means that instead of having 1.6 million with the same amount of BNB, we'll have over 2.2 million in liquidity. If you take the multiplier of our BNB liquidity to our market cap, which right now is about 11 times, you would do then, if we had 2.2 million in liquidity, you would do 11 times 2.2 million, which would mean that just with the price of BNB returning back to $500, there's the possibility, a high probability that our market cap would be 23 or $24 million going from there. So what I look at when this is happening, guys, is I look at, are we beating BNB? If BNB is going up, are we going up with it as much or more? And if it's going down, are we beating BNB by us going down less than BNB is actually dropping? As long as we're doing that, we're continuing to head in the right direction and do it. And 95% of the time, we are beating BNB, 92, 93%. Over 90%, though, we are beating BNB in performance and where we're headed to, which means our token is continually strengthening and not going in the other direction and becoming weaker. And I got to tell you, we have some things coming up over the next couple of weeks. I said this. I got to. Where's the date, buddy? Can you hit 1 month? I want to, because we're going to get the date exact, but somewhere in here, right here. So Corey, can you point out like a day or two before the drop right there? Somewhere right in here, I did an AMA and I said, guys, we're working on something big and it's coming very soon. And then some people said, we're going to exit, and they exited. And then somebody else got scared and exited. Well, right about here, that next day, what I was talking about started to happen. Okay. And dun 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 dun. Okay. So I don't want it to be a mistake this next time around. I'm telling you right now, there's some big stuff that's getting ready to happen. And here we are at the end of this. And I would assume that with this big stuff that's getting ready to happen, we're gonna have another dun 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 dun, possibly maybe an all-time high. Who knows? But I'm telling you right now, I don't want there to be, because there had to be some miscommunication here, because I said it on an AMA and then this happened like a day or two later. It was a very short period of time. And then this happened. And then what we were talking about came true. And then we went on a beautiful ride, back up again, right? I don't know. I was buying here and I was buying here and I bought more here. And I'm really happy now that we're here, right? So I'm just kind of pointing those features out right there. So it's not a bad thing. But for some reason, there were some people that did not get the memo or did not believe me when I said we were working on something that was big and that was coming together. They just didn't quite believe us, right? And that belief probably cost them a little bit. But let's not get into that. I don't want to wish anybody any ill will. They did what they did, and that's their prerogative to be able to do that. Hey, we all have to make our choices in life, right? All right. So did I get in any trouble tonight, guys, or did I do good?
We're good, man. I think we had an amazing AMA. Don't forget, guys, to join our burn party tomorrow night. We're going to have fun. Join, guys. It's always much more fun the more people are up on the screen dancing. I mean, exactly.
Yeah, come up on the screen, guys. It's not, I mean, even if you just want to, if you don't want to dance, just be on the screen, participate, right? Let people see the diverseness in our community. That's important for people, okay. Guys, there's a lot of people out there that are just looking to be part of something that's, why do we have burn parties, right? I would be honest with you, it's a lot of work for me, right? To come on, and there's other things I could be doing. Why do we have it? Because people want to belong to something special. They want a place to hang out, and they want to be with a diverse group of people, and they just want to have fun. So if you're up there and you're having fun and you're being a part of it, I'm telling you, you are bringing joy and hope to other people that are not on there. It's community, right? That's exactly what we're talking about here, is community. So come up, participate, be part of the contest, have fun with us. Thanks. That's all I got.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.